Maybe just Doge rolling? Doge rolling. Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Doge rolling. Dodge rolling. Not Doge rolling. That we'd be fucking rolling to the moon. I was planning to do the gummy ship mission for the Olympus Coliseum between recording sessions, but you can't actually leave this world until you finish the 100 Acre Wood section, in which I am like 90% sure that we might have some item unlocks, so I can't skip that. So here we are doing the 100 Acre Wood. We don't actually have to like do too much regarding it. I think we have like 2 thorn pages though, so we might as well do that immediately while we're here. But first and foremost, I think it's time to open some chests, which Mysterious Abyss and Oathkeeper, that might have scan. We should check that. That might have scan. And a high potion that definitely will not have scan. Items, Mysterious Abyss and Oathkeeper, both. Oathkeeper as Combo Master. It's good that it doesn't have scan with these horrible abilities. And now we have Mysterious Abyss, which actually has a higher strength value, but a lower magic value. We don't really have any magic right now, so... And it has finishing plus instead of combo plus. Which... for as short as a combo as we have is probably better at the moment. And then we can probably change this to the Kingdom Key on Master Form. That seems about right. And then we can do some actual 100 Acre Wood stuff, because God knows we want to do that. I'm being a little bit lazy with this as well, because I'm recording this again on the day it's supposed to go up, and I need to record some of this tomorrow, or just more of it today as well. But today it's fairly hot. We were not quite entering a heat wave, but we're getting real close to it. So I really hope that the weather does go down in temperature a little bit, so that I can record some videos back to back. We did have a very big thunderstorm just today, actually, which makes the entire like weather feel a little bit like icky, and just generally like very, very not fun. So this is going to be an interesting episode as a result of that, and I need to record tomorrow on Tuesday for Wednesday's video, because I very much doubt it'll be able to record on Wednesday, because I'm getting my first COVID shot on Wednesday. Or no, actually late Tuesday. And I'm assuming, let's just do some of this. I'm assuming that means that on Wednesday I won't be all too like useful or entertaining for anything. So I'm going to try to record a couple of days in advance there. Okay, so the minigames in this game are a lot better than they are in Kingdom Hearts 1. It still really fucking sucks though. But at least we have some chests around here, so it's not all for nothing. And with that, let's... we have dodge roll now, that's right. Lucid Gem. MP Rage, I'll take that. I like that. I like that idea a lot. And then give me something good. Give me something good. Orichalcum, that is... strictly speaking, something good, but not really for my purposes. So, what do we do here again? Oh, we talk to Piglet on the branch, because what else would we do? I'm going to open a door. I can't quite open a window, because it's going to be loud, but I can try opening this door and maybe get a little bit fresh air that way. We literally don't have to do anything here, by the way. Other than just mash buttons. In the PlayStation 2 version of the randomizer, all of these minigames are sped up. It seems like that's definitely not the case for this version. That's a little bit too bad. I would have liked a sped up minigame here, because this is it's just downright tedious to do. And I don't like tedious shit, so I might actually cut this out. I did figure out a way to automatically cut out silence in video files. It's not particularly like useful for purposes of like this Let's Play stuff. Actually, it might be. I would have to, in order for it to be actually useful in any meaningful way, I would have to record my voice into the actual audio, like into one recording. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to like cut up the entire video, right? I'd only be able to cut up the audio I'm actually recording. So that needs to be like baked in. But I definitely could do that, especially with the Discord voice mod that I downloaded the other day. That has a automatic noise reduction and some kind of equalizer and compression system in it, I'm fairly certain. So with that, I could probably like even automate the minimal amount of editing that I do in these videos. We finished this minigame though, so it's not that big of a deal. Are we gonna get an item for that? The answer is most definitely not. Do we have any more pages? I think we have one more page. We do. And that is... at least this... With the Kinomods 2 patch we had before, everything being sped up in 100 Acre Wood, it's real nice for some minigames. For some minigames, it's absolutely hell on earth. This page is really hell on earth when things are sped up. So I'm very glad that they will not be sped up for this playthrough. Because it's actually quite a fun minigame. If this is the one that I think it is. It is, okay. So this is borderline undoable when sped up. When not sped up, it's actually a lot of fun. So what we're going to do today is we're going to... I don't know if I'm going to cut out the gummy ship part. I probably won't, honestly. Maybe I will. I don't know yet. And then we'll get started on Olympus, I guess. Upside is the world we do after Olympus will be the timeless. We can't skip those cutscenes. Will be timeless river / Disney Castle, which doesn't require me to do any gummy ship whatsoever. So doing one gummy ship today, and then maybe doing a bit of the okay, that's a shield. Doing one gummy ship today and then doing a bit of Olympus and then like finishing Olympus next time and maybe like getting in a start with Disney Castle. That should all more or less line up to the point where I can then do the gummy ships for like Pirates and what others are there? Atlantica, I guess, right? I mean, you don't really want to do Atlantica, but it does technically have items in it, so you want to do Atlantica. Even though you don't want to do Atlantica, if that makes any sense. And there's like 2 or 3 more gummy routes over there that I obviously want to do off screen. Because why would you ever want to do those on screen? You've seen those a million times, nothing's changed about them in the randomizer, and oh my god. So yeah, you have 10 life points here, so you can get hit 9 times in total. It's real easy playing it at this speed. Playing it at the sped up speed, as I said before, I would have like 1 or 2 life points left at this point. Because it's fucking insane. It really, really is. And I think that is all of the pages we got so far. It is. Let's leave again. And now we can go look around a little bit to do a thing in Olympus. The main reason, by the way, that I'm probably not going to cut it out is, I'm going to be honest with you, is slightly to do with... Huh, that's interesting. It's slightly to do with quote-unquote filler. And that is because I don't have a lot of time to record this video here today. Let's go with Falcon 2, because it's faster, I think. As of me recording this right now, it's 5:20 p.m. Which means that these videos go up at 8 p.m. So we have 5, 6, 7... We have like 2.5 hours or so. So maybe spending like another 15, not even, another 5 minutes isn't really gonna hurt too much, but that means I also have to cut things out, and that means it's going to take me another like 2 seconds, and I'm actually... Another issue that I'm running into is I'm rendering a video right now. Well, not right now. I paused the render because I'm recording this, and I didn't want to take the risk of anything going wrong there. But that render is probably going to take like an hour in and of itself. And I don't really want to have to restart that because it's already been running for about half an hour. But I need to get this video out on time as well. So actually, I can just no. There's no problem there. No, I'm just being an idiot. I already figured it out. I'm going to fix that. So long story short, we're like halfway finished with this gummy ship mission as is. So there's no real point to me cutting it out anymore. And there we go. The Minecraft, well, it's not really Minecraft, it's a what is a game video, but it's a Minecraft clickbaity thumbnail. It's finally gone up. I uploaded it a week early. I'm sorry for the member exclusive like upload. I am supposed to do that like an entire day early. It's only like 5 hours in this case because I uploaded at like 4 p.m. something like that, and it went public at 8. So technically, that was not like the deal as far as membership perks go. I'm sorry for that. But see it more like everybody just like got the video a week early rather than like you as members missing out on something. Like just everybody got a little something extra just because I was way too excited. I was way too excited to publish the video, and so far, not gonna lie, the performance is disappointing. The performance is real disappointing. I did start an ad campaign on Google Ads though, so I'm very curious to see if maybe with a little bit of like kickstarting as far as like views and comments, interaction and stuff like that goes, maybe after that the video will start performing decently well on its own without me having to spend money, because you can't base a channel on spending money to get views, right? Because that's not going to be profitable. Literally, it isn't. It costs like 7 times as much to get 1,000 views than those same 1,000 views actually give you back in ad revenue. So that's not really going to help. Then again, I don't know. Maybe if you like have a very nice sponsor, you could actually still make a profit even if you like. It's more or less buying views, but in a legal way, because you're running an ad. And I think did I murder the ship? I murdered the ship. I'm always very happy when I can murder the ship. I didn't get anything for it though. I like this gummy route a lot. It's probably one of my favorite ones. There's one that's my absolute favorite, and that's the one I think going to Halloween Town. It's the one where you're like flying through this racetrack kind of thing and you're fighting a wheel. That one. That's definitely my favorite one in the entire series. I was going to say this entire game. No, the entire series, because the gummy ships in Kingdom Hearts 2 are amazing. Kingdom Hearts 3 did all right with it. Has some fun, interesting fights, but it's nowhere near as cinematic as the ones in Kingdom Hearts 2 are. And they don't need to be. Granted, they don't need to be. We should remind ourselves to save every chance we get, because this game's an unstable piece of shit. Help her up, please. There's going to be a lot of items going around here in a moment. There's no relevant items, I don't think, in the Colosseum upstairs, because they needed to make sure that they don't place any items in a map that gets inaccessible after like half this world. Well, actually, I think just at the end of this world. Anyway, this hallway has like 5 items in it at least. So we're going to have a good time, because this is chest number 1. Containing an AP boost. Honestly, I've been getting a lot of abilities, so that might not be the worst thing in the world. Serenity Gem as well is not really relevant, because its Synthesis Defender might not be bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Then we have another Orichalcum. All the fucking Synthesis items. Are Synthesis items the new puppies? It's exactly 5 chests, by the way. Finishing plus. I love it. I'm kind of impressed with myself for actually like predicting the fact that there were 5 chests there. That was mostly a guess Oasis map. I literally don't give a crap. And it actually ended up being true, and that's high jump level 2. So that one we're actually going to equip immediately. And might as well just use the AP boost. If I have enough AP, that is actually. That's a very good point. I do, but not for any other abilities. I need a lot more AP. Give me those AP boosts. I don't think I can enter this one yet, right? No, I can't. You can't enter that until finishing this world, question mark? Something along those lines. Going up this area is just tedious. I mean, having glide really does help. Having aerial dodge would help a lot more. Going down is a lot of fun and very satisfying in these kind of maps. But generally, it's not a good time at all.
That's it.
This literally doesn't matter. It's I don't know if it's a timed fight or if he has like an invisible HP bar. I think he has a, maybe not as much as an invisible HP bar, but he has a like, you have to hit me this many times kind of trigger. I think. I'm not entirely sure, honestly. This should... No, don't attack Hades. Attacking Hades is a bad idea. Okay, so... This shouldn't be that difficult. I've had trouble with this in the past. But that wasn't critical mode, I think. I don't remember why I had trouble with this last time, honestly. Oh, last time I... No. Last time I did this, it was as the Vanitas mod, I think. Which I was level 1. So, obviously, yeah, I had issue with this. Because I am not good at running level 1. And doing a non-level 1 run for the Vanitas mod was way too fucking easy. Apparently, I already have that finishing move. I didn't even realize that. I don't know how it triggers. I think it triggers when you're close to the ground but in the air. I really need area recovery. Like, seriously, yesterday is when I need it. I also need some better magic. Then again, I have a decent Keyblade, physically speaking. So maybe I don't need the magic. But I would like the magic. That counts for anything. Probably doesn't. I know I should be saving, but I'm not going to save literally every 2 seconds. I'll save when I get back up to the Colosseum. How about that? Does that sound fair? I think that sounds fair. If the game crashes, that's also going to eat into my recording time a lot. Maybe just dodge rolling? Dodge rolling. Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Dodge rolling. Dodge rolling. Not dodge rolling. We'd be fucking rolling to the moon. Okay, Cerberus, I kind of forgot that you were a thing, but since there's no boss randomizer, it's probably not going to be an issue. Still don't have scan though, which is mildly upsetting. But this seems to be going well so far. To the point where I'm like, should I even keep MP for Cura? Because I'm just going to use Bushido whenever I get the... Yeah, there we go. Whenever we get the chance to. There we go. Deal a shit ton of damage. That wasn't that much damage, I don't think. Might just be enough to kill him, though, with another combo or two. I feel like, yeah, there we go. One more combo and it killed Cerberus. That was the easiest fight in the universe. I forget how easy this game can be. We don't need scan. We just really, we straight up do not need scan. Scan would be nice in a lot of ways. I mean, we did just defeat a boss fight, so we might as well save. But in no way is scan required to beat or even really play the game in any meaningful way. So I don't think there's any chests around here because, again, this map will disappear in a moment. And unlike in Kingdom Hearts 1, where maps sometimes disappear and then the chests become available somewhere else, one of the, if not the only example of that in Kingdom Hearts 1 is Ugi's Mansion. If you don't collect all the chests in Ugi's Mansion, it'll be in the replacement map, like in some kind of hole. I need to drink water. All the chests that you missed will be there. As you could have seen in my Kingdom Hearts 1 randomizer if you watched that one. Kingdom Hearts 2 doesn't have anything like that, I don't think. So... Oh, hold on. We only need to get 20 of these things, not 20... That makes things significantly easier. I wish I had magic right about now, but I think... Hold on, don't you usually get a... No. You get thunder at the end of the world when you beat the Hydra. You get something for doing this, though, right? I think? I'm fairly sure that doing this gives you, like, a ability or something rather like that, usually. Having draw wouldn't hurt, honestly, right now. I think I have the ability unlocked, I just don't have it equipped. So maybe if I fail, which hopefully I won't because that would be kind of embarrassing. But if I fail, I will equip draw, I guess. Having magnet would be real fucking... Or magnet burst, that would even be better. Having magnet would be really useful right about now. But we've only spent about like a third of the time and we're about halfway through. So I think we're fine. Yeah, definitely fine. Yeah, definitely fine. Shock Charm Plus, that sounds really fucking good. I'm gonna enjoy the Shock Charm Plus. I'm going to equip it right now, as a matter of... Maybe not, actually. Yeah, no. Unless we're fighting Loroxine, there's literally no reason for me not to be wearing the ribbon. Because I just have something that good. And back to the underworld we go. That was everything. No, we talked to Hercules. Sure. And after talking to Hercules, we go back to the underworld, because that's literally everything we had to do in the actual Colosseum part of Olympus Colosseum. Because that's not sad at all. We might be able to do the entirety of this world after all. If you don't get stuck on the billion different randomized bosses, turns out this world not as long. It's just long because it has a lot of bosses and a lot of difficult fights which can get you stuck. As happened last time. Last time I did this, I got stuck on the Pete fight, I think, because it turned into Armored Zemnis, which obviously slightly problematic because it's a timed fight, and it was Armored Zemnis 2, which I'm sure you can see the issue there. Come on, can we make this? We can't make that. Okay. In that case, it's time to go after some chests. I'm going to try to just ignore all the enemies. We're just gonna go for the chests with more fucking synthesis material. It's always synthesis material, isn't it? Always has to be. Can't ever be a fucking Keyblade. We've already gotten 2 Keyblades today. I am very much aware of that, but I want more. More Keyblades, less synthesis materials. Or other upgrades, other useful stuff. Even weapons for Donald and Goofy. The one thing I don't want is maps and synthesis materials. Give me ability. No, actually don't give me abilities. I have way more abilities than I can equip to begin with. Give me AP pluses. AP ups. Whatever they're called. Or just give me useless ass shit that I'm never going to use anyway. That also. Sure. Why not? That works. I'm okay with that. I don't know why the map is so low. There we go. It's a fucking Keyblade. Okay, so now please just don't kill me. And now please be a good Keyblade. We'll see in the next map. If it's a good Keyblade. Because I feel like we're not going to get the chance to equip it. Right, we do! Okay. Sleeping Lion. Are you or are you not a good Keyblade? You are literally the same stats as Wishing Lamp, but you have Summon Boost. And you're just kind of a bad Keyblade. Because why wouldn't you be? Why would this game ever give me anything nice? Why would they do something for me? Ever? They wouldn't. It's much more fun to annoy me than to give me something nice, right? You never want to give me something nice. I don't know what rule them all means, but I have proof of non-existence now, so that's amazing. I don't need it for the Garden of Assemblage anymore, but I would still very much like to get all 3 proofs. And eventually, I'm sure I will, now that I think about it, because I'm going through the game chronologically, so there's a, like, 95% chance that I open literally every chest in the game. And defense boost, I suppose, can't hurt. I really hope that we can get through this fight without anything crashing, because there's a save point after this fight. And this fight itself shouldn't be that difficult because you can literally just keep mashing triangle and you'll be fine. This is not a difficult... Okay, sometimes you actually have to like do an attack or something. The way it works, if anybody is curious, if you're watching a Kingdom Hearts 2 Randomizer in 2021, you're probably not curious how this works because you're probably as obsessed with these games as I am. But you actually, when you attack one of the guitar players, they turn into the musical notes and those you can swing around. But you don't want to kill then the thing that just became a musical note because with using the reaction command, you can kill way more different things. That is the secret. Or you just use like Wisdom form or Final form with Fire Gun. That also works. But that's mostly just if you're facing the data version of the Holobastian fight. That's not really applicable for this fight. Then again, the Surge, okay, and an AP boost. That's the two things that I asked for. A good Keyblade, which might be bad, and a AP up. And you have Fire Boost and just bad stats again. Maybe it's because the Abyssal Keyblade that we are using right now has just straight up good stats. That's probably more accurate to say than everything else having bad stats. We started with a very good Keyblade as well, I should point out. We started with a we started with a Keyblade which has 5 in both attack and magic, and that is pretty insanely good. Because I think usually the Kingdom Key has 3 attack and 2 magic or something like that. And nothing... Vicinity Break, never mind. I was about to say, nothing in here is useful either, but that's clearly objectively wrong. Vicinity Break is pretty good, but I need more AP, damn it. Give me some AP ups. Through... Maybe I just need to kill some more enemies to get level ups. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. I even have an experience multiplier, which might also be part of the reason that the game is easy, because I shouldn't have applied the experience multiplier. I don't know if Sora himself has the experience multiplier, actually. I know his forms. I applied an experience multiplier to that, because I don't want to have to grind those too hard, but I do want to get the abilities and whatever other rewards they give me. Which usually would be growth abilities. Obviously, right now, it won't be. I also need drive gauge power-ups. Because... Isn't this supposed to be, like... Are you supposed to go into, like, a second phase? Where there's a timer? Did I miss a... Okay, there we go. It's just timed. I was just doing too well, I guess. This one is timed and fairly easy. Especially compared to doing this against Armored Xemnas in 90 seconds, because that was hell. I think eventually I ended up doing it, but I don't remember all the details, I have to admit. Okay. Again, if I could get a... That works. If I could get another drive gauge, I can at least like use limit form and even master form. And I could actually level them up and like gain things out of that. This is an entirely new attack that I don't think I've ever seen before from Pete, and we got an AP boost. We actually got an AP boost. So the thing is, there's literally only one boss fight left to go, so I have to do it, right? I just kind of have to. But I was expecting to have to split this up into episodes and then have Disney Castle be the second half of the episode. Maybe Disney Castle won't be as short as I thought it would be, because there's a lot of enemy fighting we have to do, which is just going to take a not insignificant amount of time. So let's end off with jumping up on the Hydra's back. Not yet, actually. We don't want to do that yet. We first want to... how do we hit you again? Not having error... Oh, we just wait. That's how we hit you. Okay. Not having error recovery, specifically for this fight, is actually kind of a big deal. And that's the end of the fight. You'd think. Jump up on the Hydra's back. Yes, 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 I know. I can't call it that again, right? I call it that every single fucking time. And this time it's even very obvious that we are going to be fighting this, because obviously we're not doing any Garden of Assemblage stuff. So there's no randomization to which world we do. We just do them in chronological order. Which means that everybody knew that I was going to fight the Hydra today. Unless you watched the start of the episode and you're like, oh, he's not going to fight Hydra today. That'll be tomorrow. No, actually, that ended up being today. Also, I think he spawns way more heads than he's supposed to. Or way less heads, maybe? Actually, 3... No. It seems like he actually spawns 9 heads. Huh. I always felt like the amount of heads that he spawns here is not correct, like proportional to the 3 heads that I just defeated. But it looks like it actually is, so I'm just being an idiot. You do have to wonder though, right? No, okay, two things. You do have to wonder, if you just keep cutting off its heads, it's going to keep growing more heads, but it doesn't just grow heads, it also grows these long-ass necks. At some point, there's just not going to be enough room on its body to house all of those things. What the hell happens when you cut off another head at that point, right? Number 2, the way you end this fight in this game is counterproductive and counterintuitive to a certain extent to what Hydra is. The entire point is that you cannot behead this thing the way it was killed in the movie, I think, or mythology, one or the other at least, is by pushing it off a huge fucking cliff. Save the Queen Plus! Holy shit! Pushing it off a huge ass fucking cliff and just like having it fall to death. Because cutting off a head is not gonna, and bond the flame. Cutting off a head is not gonna do much. So then having the fight end with just cutting all the heads off at once, that's not how that enemy works. Not by a long shot. Anyway, next time we're going to Disney Castle, I think we are. And then we'll see, maybe we'll do a song or something in Atlantica. That'll be fun. We won't, because copyright hell will rain down on me. I'll see you back next time. Bye.